Hey, good morning, guys. Getting ready to move some sheep. And I know a lot of you like these videos. We've done it several times, but I guess if you don't getting tired of it, you can just tune it off. See, we're put this smart fence up here. You can see across the neighbors. It just makes for better neighbors. If they get in their yard and in their garden when we come by, they don't really, but they think they will. So we kind of play that game, and this guy, he's kind of the same way, and so we decided to keep our neighbors on our team. So we'll string this up here. It doesn't take 5 minutes or less probably. So, man, we're just moving them down the road here to Travis's house. That we'll work them there first of next week or something. So we'll close this gate. We like to get them all up here together and then open the gate, let them all out together. That way you don't get some running down the road and the rest of them trailing behind, and it's kind of a mess. And everybody likes to help. This is a job everybody likes to do. And it's okay. So you can't have too much help, you know. And it helps if they know what's going on. So here we go. Now I want to show you guys this. This was grazed. I don't know if you can see how tall it is there on my boot. So if I stretched it out, there you go. It's almost up to my knees there, some of it. This was grazed, shoot, I don't know, it's probably less than a month ago. But see, every year our pastures just get better and better, and we have too much grass because we can't keep up. We just can't keep up with the improvement that we're doing with our pastures. And we've had a lot of rain this year too, which, you know, of course that always helps, makes a good grazer out of everybody. But yeah, I just see improvement in our pastures. We need more livestock on this. We're bringing in some more calves. They won't come to this place, but we got another place they need to be on that we're taking them to. Just a custom grazing deal, just a short-term thing that we can take them off then and start stockpiling grass by later in the summer. So, but this is simply amazing. Okay, so another what not to do. We seem to have a lot of those. I hope you guys learn from them more than we do. Is you need to do this early in the morning before they shade up. I mean, it was, you know, it's 9:30 now, and it's not a hot day. It's cool if you're just standing, but they're going to be in the shade. Well, then they're tough to move. So, yeah, start about 6. Well, they're headed out now. That's just the gate that separates these two pastures. It's 80 that's split in half, and then Travis is using a smart fence to give him 2 or 3 days worth. Watching this, hey, give me a chance to mention our grazing school again. I hope to get that website. Hope they'll get to put up here soon, within a day or two. He told me, but that's been a couple days ago. That we can go and register. They don't have the pricing and all that. And I don't want to tell you what it is because, well, if I was in charge of that, I may tell you wrong. Hey, I gotta go. Change direction on them here. There we go. Got them pointed the right way now. So See, that's the problem. You wait till it's too hot, and then they just want to go from shade to shade. And they're difficult to move when they do that. Now they go up to the shade that's up by the gate, and they'll just sit there for a little bit, and we'll get them all up there, and then we'll open the gate. Back to the grazing school. It is the goat and sheep grazing management school. 9th through the 13th is the whole school. That includes Dale with soil health from the 9th, 10th, and 11th, and then our school is the 12th and 13th. And we'll be spending about half a day in a classroom type setting, and then we'll go the other half of the day. We'll be out at my place, and we'll be looking at what we talked about that day and answering questions, and well, whatever you guys want to see is what we'll look at. But we got some plans. All of our facilities, the fencing is a big deal. It makes it possible, the electric fence. And just how we do all that. So I don't want you to miss Dale's, but I understand it's a lot to be gone for a week. But it's more than worth it if you can get somebody to watch stuff at home for you or something. I sure wouldn't miss Dale's if I could make it. And in our school, if you've got sheep or goats or thinking about getting them, or you've had them for years but things don't go quite right, well, we don't do it all right because I showed too many what not to do videos, but we've done it for a long time, so maybe we made more mistakes than you have, and you can avoid some of those. So this is the pasture I was showing you earlier that has already been grazed once, and it was grazed down pretty good because we knew we were getting a lot of rain. It'd grow back, but you can see how tall it is now and how much forage is there again. I don't know. We'll probably try to get some other calves out on this, or I don't know. We be nice to get some more income off of it, wouldn't it? But these sheep won't be back here until probably late fall or winter. Now this is the same herd that maybe you remember the video. We were moving them across the cereal rye. Out of that, they were giving birth, and it was supposed to rain a lot for a few days anyways. It didn't really rain that much, but we'd experienced a catastrophe or near catastrophe with another group because of the creek coming out, and that video's on there too. And so we didn't want to take any more chances. Well, that's the same group here, see. I know we probably lost some kids, mostly trying to move them. That was probably a quarter mile or more move across the tall cereal rye that they couldn't see through. It's like 6 foot tall, and so we tried to pair them back up and everything. But anytime you have to do that, don't do it unless you think it's absolutely necessary, because you're going to have problems. So there we were. This is the same group, and we'll probably get them worked there a couple of days. But we'll put them in the pasture where the working facility is there at Travis's. So I'll show you guys something here if I can. When you're trying to get them to move forward, here Travis is doing it. We do what's called reverse parallel. You drive against them, but not too close, but not too far away. You just have to gauge it. If they're not moving past you, you're not close enough. If they're turning and going the opposite way, then you're too close. I don't know if you can tell what I'm talking about here. Here, Travis will do it again. So he's trying to move them up, and then you're driving against them. They want to naturally go past you, but if you get too close, they'll turn and go the other way. If you're not close enough, they won't move past you. And we'll be talking about some of that stuff at the school too, how to really physically handle herds of sheep and goats, moving them and things, but it's just hard for me to show that to you here. So we're moving them up to the gate. The gate's closed. We'll get everybody up there, all the stragglers, everybody, and then we'll open the gate. Now maybe you're saying, well, look, you got lots of help there. I don't have that. I'm just a one-man show, or maybe me and my wife. Hey, honestly, guys, it doesn't take as many people we got. We all like to do this, and I'm kind of tied up taking this video, so I'm not even much help. And you know, I got Autumn with me. She was working earlier. She got kind of hot, so I just put her in the box here for a little bit. But you know, one person and a dog, a couple people, you could do this. It's not that difficult. You know, going down the road past people's houses, well, that you got more help. It's a little handier, but you could do it. So this is really working out nice because there's a lot of shade up here, right where the gate is, and they'll just want to stop there anyways. And then I don't know, probably Travis's boy, he's on the side by side there. He'll go up and open the gate, and he'll go in front of them and maybe try to keep them, because a lot of times some of the ewes just want to take off running. They know where they're going, and so he'll kind of keep that in slowed down, and then the rest of us will kind of keep them out of people's yards, moved around. It's just there's no set formula. I can't tell you how it's going to go. You just gotta play the hand you're dealt when it comes, see. So I'll try to get a video of that, but sometimes then it gets hectic enough I can't really get good pictures. But here we'll be opening the gate, and there's just it's a half a mile stretch there. We have to go down the road, then make a corner and go to Travis's pasture. Okay, so he's opening the gate now, and they'll know it, and you couldn't even stop them if you jumped in front of them when they start going through that gate. And that's a good thing, and sometimes a bad thing. There they go, on the road. Now there's a couple houses up here, and each house has a couple dogs. You know how they gotta be. So we have to kind of manage past that. Little kid there that's going to be a pain in the butt, so we just grab him, put him in the box of the four-wheeler. So I couldn't really show it to you because I was doing a reverse parallel to get him going faster past these house here. See, if you can get them moving faster, they're more likely to go straight and straight down the road. So I had to come up along the side of them, turn around, and then come against them, and that sped them up, and then that also drags the back end of them up quicker. Well, I had to turn them. They thought they were going to the other pasture. Now the UPS truck's coming down the road for them. All right. Well, the UPS driver kind of figured out what we were doing here, and the gate's open, so he's just blocking traffic, which is nice. And the ewes pretty much knew where to go once they figured out it wasn't a pasture to the left, it was a pasture to the right. Autumn, come here. Get in there. guess Mr. UPS got tired of waiting. He turned around, went the other way. They got a pretty tight schedule to keep. And there's, I don't know, there's way over 1,000 of these. Just gotta come by. And I don't want them to go any faster than they're going, really. What are you doing? Autumn, get out. Autumn, look back. Clear up. Alright, get off her. Hey. Stay. Here. Always got a renegade. She'll think twice before she does that again. Well, here they come, the end of them. So we came in here and drilled in some sorghum sedan, kind of a mix there with some millet in it. And you can see it's come up. It's not as tall as we'd hoped for, but it does give us some diversity in this pasture. But I wanted to show you, see here where we fed hay. Look how much taller it is there. And if you could look out across, every time you see a tall spot like right there, it's where some hay was fed. And you probably can't see clear back in the field behind this one, but it's the same way back there. Pasture. We struggle with getting good production out of this pasture. It's up here at Travis's house. And that's telling me, you know, low organic matter. This farm was soybean to death back before he bought it, actually. I remember the place. And so by feeding the hay on it, we're slowly getting it better. It's just that sometimes we don't feed enough hay to make it better enough. Which we don't like to feed hay, but then it has its benefits, as you can see. So they'll be here in this pasture for over the weekend, and probably get work Monday or Tuesday. I don't know what day I'll get this put up, so it's all relative, but you'll see about it. But they're sure hitting that sorghum sedan there. Look at them. They like it. And also in this pasture, well, that's woolly croton. It's not really good feed. It's actually poisonous if they ate a whole bunch of it, but they won't. Don't worry about it. You'll see it in your pasture. Don't go out and tear your pasture up because you got some of it. They'll pick around it. They'll eat a little of it. And there's some cuckleburs, and there's ragweed. And down in here, I don't know if you can see it, there's some common lespedeza down in there that we planted several years ago and try to let it go to seed every year. But there you have it. So hey, I'll continue to tell you more about the grazing sheep and goat management school, and as soon as I get a website up that you can go to and find out even more about it and register, I'll have that up. Thanks for watching.